Hello everybody and welcome to round number 3 of the 2024 Recent Presidents Spinner Battle. We're down to 10, we already lost 2 big names, Jimmy Carter and last time Barack Obama. Spoiler, he was upset by Lyndon Johnson on the final spin. And so far we've lost 2 Democrats, the 6 Republicans have held strong, but the spinner spares no one. Let's see who's going to be out in round 3. Let's get us started in Alaska, and hopefully your pick makes it through. But here's spin number 1, 3 electoral votes. We've got number 1. That is going to be JFK. He's going to get 3 votes to get us started, and we go to Hawaii. We've got another 4. And that's on the other end. That's number 10. This time, that is going to be JB, Joe Biden. Next, we go to the Northwest Coast. We've got Washington. 12 votes in the Evergreen State. Number 10, again, Biden, 2 in a row. South to Oregon. Here comes 8 more EVs. Who's gonna get him? Back to the other end this time again, number 1, Kennedy. So far, it's the Kennedy and Biden show, but let's see what happens on California. 54 votes. This is the state to win. Let's do it. Who's gonna get this mountain of votes? That's 2. That is gonna be Lyndon Johnson. So LBJ feeling good out in front. Let's go to Nevada. 6 more votes. Who's gonna get him? Another one for Lyndon Johnson. Let's keep it going. Let's do Idaho. Here comes another 4. And we've got number 9. That's going to be Donald Trump with his first state. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to Utah. We've got 6 votes in the Beehive State. And that's going to go back to Kennedy, number 1. Arizona, down at the border. That's the next spin. 11 votes. Number 6, George H.W. Bush. He's in on the map. Let's go to Montana. We've got 4 more votes waiting to be grabbed. And they're going to be grabbed by number 4, Gerald Ford. Next, it's Wyoming. Only 3 electoral votes. That could be pivotal later on. They're coming to number 10, Joe Biden. Next, Colorado has 10 electoral votes. Let's give those to number 4, Ford, with Colorado. Next, New Mexico, 5 votes. Those are going to go to number 8, George W. Bush. He's in on round 3. Let's go up to the Dakotas. Let's do North Dakota. 3 votes. We've got number 3. That's going to be Richard Nixon, making his debut on round 3. Let's go to South Dakota. Another 3 votes. That's 1. That's going to JFK. Nebraska, at large, 2 votes at stake. Here's the spin. Another one for Kennedy. He's doing it again. Let's do Nebraska's first. A lone electoral vote here on this spin. That's going to number 2, Lyndon Johnson. Next, Nebraska's 2nd Congressional District. 1 more vote. Number 6, George H.W. Bush. His color blends in a little bit, but let's move on to Nebraska's 3rd. Last vote for Nebraska. 1 vote. Number 9. That is going to be Donald Trump getting another one out of Nebraska. Let's go to Kansas. 6 votes in this spin. Number 8, George W. Bush. He's picking up another 6. Oklahoma, that's the next spin. The Sooner State has 7 electoral votes. And we're going to give those to number 4, Gerald Ford. Next, we go down to the Lone Star State. We've got 40 votes. That's the 2nd most. Everybody in on the action except for Ronald Reagan and Bill Clinton. 2 numbers to watch. Let's get to the spin. Who's going to get them? Number 4, Gerald Ford, 2 in a row, picks up another 40. And he's also tied now at 61 with Lyndon Johnson. Let's do Minnesota, 10 electoral votes. Let's give those to number 5, Ronald Reagan with his first state. Everybody in except for Bill Clinton. Let's do Iowa. We've got another 6 votes on the table. Number 3, Richard Nixon. Next, the Show Me State is going to show us 10 electoral votes. And we're going to show those to number 3 also, Richard Nixon. Arkansas, that's the next state. Bill Clinton looking for his number 7. Let's do the spin. It's not a 7, it's a 5. Ronald Reagan claiming 6. 8 votes in Louisiana. That's the next spin. Number 6, George H.W. Bush. Let's go north and east to Wisconsin. Another 10 votes. Who's gonna get them? Number 9, Donald Trump picking up the Badger State. Let's go to the land of Lincoln, Illinois, 19 votes. That's a lot. Who's going to get him? Number 7, Bill Clinton. His number comes up and he gets started with 19 votes. And that puts George W. Bush on the bottom. Let's keep going to Michigan, 15 votes. And let's give those to number 7, Bill Clinton. He got started late, but he's going back to back. Let's see if he can go 3 in a row on Indiana. They have 11 electoral votes. And there it is, number 7, Bill Clinton. He was cold, but now he's hot, and he's probably feeling good about going on to round 4. Let's go to Kentucky, 8 votes. Who's gonna get him? Number 8, George W. Bush. He's gonna add another 8 to his column. And now we've got Donald Trump on the bottom. Let's do Tennessee, 11 votes. Here's the spin. And there we go. We got number 9. And Donald Trump picks up 11 right in time. And now we have Ronald Reagan, who's sitting in last place. The spinner is certainly spreading out its damage in round 3. Let's keep going on Mississippi. 6 votes. Number 9, Trump, going 2 in a row. Let's go to Alabama. We've got another 9. Who wants him? 10. Joe Biden. Add another 9 to his total. Let's go all the way down to Florida now. They've got 30 votes. We've got a tie for first and anybody's guess for last. Let's do the spin. 30 votes. Coming to number 4. Gerald Ford, he breaks his tie with Johnson, and he surges to 91. Let's go to Georgia. 16 more votes. Reagan on the bottom, and that goes to number 10, Joe Biden. Next, South Carolina. 9 votes in this spin. That's a 3. That's going to Richard Nixon. North Carolina is next. Here comes 16 votes. 4. Number 4, Gerald Ford, picking those up. Now we go to Ohio. They've got 17 votes. And those 17 are going to be claimed by number 7, Bill Clinton. Clinton with a lot of purple here in the Midwest. Let's do West Virginia. 4 votes here. We've got number 3, Richard Nixon, claiming the Mountain State. Now we go to the northeast corner. We do Maine at large. We've got 2 electoral votes, and that's an 8. That's going to George W. Bush. Here comes Maine's 1st congressional district. Just 1 vote, and that's a 6. That's going to go to George H.W. Bush. Next, we've got Maine's 2nd congressional district. And that is right over the line for number 1, John F. Kennedy. Next, New Hampshire has 4 electoral votes. And that is a number 8. It's going to George W. Bush. Next, we've got Vermont, 3 votes in the Green Mountain State. And those are going to be claimed by number 9, Donald Trump. Next is New York. Number 5, Reagan, still in last place. He's got a little bit of time left. Second from the bottom is George H.W. Bush. Big spin right here. Here it is. That is number 3, Richard Nixon, claiming the Empire State. Let's go next door to Massachusetts. 11 votes. Here's the spin. Number 9, Donald Trump, claiming the Bay State. Connecticut is next. Lucky 7. Who's going to get these electoral votes? Number 2, Lyndon Johnson. He's been quiet, but he's going to add another 7 to his total. Next is Rhode Island. 4 votes in this spin right here. Number 4, Gerald Ford. He's in the lead. He gets another 4. He's the only one over 100. Let's go to the Garden State, New Jersey. Here's the spin. 14 votes coming to number 10, Joe Biden. He's got him. Next, Delaware, Biden's home state. 3 electoral votes. That is number 9, Donald Trump, picking up Biden's home state. Next, it's Maryland. We've got 10 votes. Here's the spin. Number 8, George W. Bush. Washington, D.C. Here's the spin right here. 3 votes. Who's going to win the swamp? Number 4, Gerald Ford. Next, we've got Pennsylvania. And last place is still Ronald Reagan. He's got to put up a 5 in one of these 2 final spins. If he does, then George H.W. Bush is going to be on the bottom. So Reagan looking for a 5. Let's see what the spinner has in store. Here's PA. Number 2, Lyndon Johnson claiming the Keystone State. Last spin, it's going to be Virginia. Reagan really hoping for another upset on the final spin. If it's not a 5, Reagan is done. Here it is. Who's it going to be? That's a 4. That is Gerald Ford. He's going to claim Virginia. And that's round 3. The winner is Gerald Ford with 127. Second place, Lyndon Johnson at 87. And third place is Bill Clinton. He started slow, but then he got hot, and he has 62. All the way at the bottom, it's Ronald Reagan. He was able to claim Minnesota and Arkansas, but 16 just wasn't enough. Second from the bottom is George Herbert Walker Bush with 21. Third to last, Kennedy with 23. So Reagan is out. He's going to join the other losers, Carter and Obama. That's the first Republican to take a loss. And we've lost 3, Jimmy, Barry, and Ronnie. Who is going to be eliminated in round 4? That's next week. Hopefully your pick has made it through. Let me know in the comments. Did you have a nice time in round 3? What do you think of this map? Let me know down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.